After descending down from the mountains in Ecuador, I finally made it to Peru. It was now incredibly warm, and the change of climate made me realize that I could finally sleep outside again without worrying about being rained on during the night. I walked a lot that day, but eventually I got a short ride into town where I needed to make my next move.
I have walked so much today. Over this bridge, it's gonna be a gas station. There's gonna be, hopefully, somewhere good to hitchhike. I know it's getting dark and all that, but we gotta do some kilometers.
Not only had the climate changed, but the environment too. The landscape was now filled with sand and palm trees rather than lush green forests and mountains. Many locals told me how to be careful since this place apparently was full of desperate and poor people. So, after a lot of waiting and a discussion with my driver, who apparently was a taxi driver and asked for money, I decided to call it a day.
Last night I was really struggling to get rides. To play it safe last night, I climbed this tree, set up my hammock. Yeah, it's like maybe 5 meters down. It's pretty nice, but I've been swarmed by mosquitoes the whole night, and it also started raining, but it stopped, luckily.
All right, we are down.
Oh, muchas gracias. I don't know where it's going, how far it's going.
Vamos a Lima. Lima, sí, destinación Lima. Mi amigo está en Lima.
Between my teeth and night, pronounced a man and wait forevermore. Cause once you find
Adios, amigo. I've literally done more than 500 kilometers today. How amazing is that? I was kind of considering checking out the city. He did say that it was very dangerous in the city. Now he's gonna sleep and I'm gonna walk along this road, which is the highway leading to Lima. He is actually going to Lima, which is great, but he's gonna be there in like 4 or 5 days because he's going all over the country. How are we doing, everybody? I just woke up from this rooftop here, packing everything, because the deal today is the same as every other day. Continue hitchhiking. That's that dog. He's been barking the whole night. Ooh, 3 cute puppies. They live under here. A bit too high. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that hurt. This is the trash city of Clicayo.
I caught an early ride to a tiny village further down south, and I noticed that I wasn't feeling too good. My stomach was aching and my energy levels hit rock bottom. I had a chance to use the same gas station toilet about 10 times while trying to hitch a ride before a kid on a motorbike picked me up about 4 hours later.
I got a ride to Guadalupe. It shouldn't be too far away from here. And apparently it's way better there.
It's like 12. I've been waiting the whole day. And
and I finally got a ride. And the reason we're eating right now, we're not driving, is because there's protests in the road. The whole road is blocked. And I figured why not just eat a little breakfast. Look at these absolute idiots blocking the road. I've literally asked every single vehicle all the way down there where you're going. And a lot of people are going my direction, but they don't allow me in for some reason.
My sickness kept getting worse, and it got to the point where I was barely able to stand upwards. That didn't affect my progress though. The road blockage continued for many hours, and the only vehicles driving past were local motorbikes or tuk-tuks. I chilled out by a gas station where they allowed me to use their bathroom, but as it got darker, I had no choice but to check in at a hotel.
Okay. So this is what the earth looks like. It is 1 p.m. right now. They just knocked on my door and told me that it's time to check out. 3 liters, that would do me nice right now.
It was incredibly hot, and I was distracted and diverted. I had trouble focusing as I was still feeling horrible, but when I saw that the protesters had left the road, I became motivated enough to make some progress. When I got dropped off by the first ride of the day, I found out I had just made the biggest mistake in the entire trip.
Okay, muchas gracias.
As I prepared myself to hitchhike further, I noticed how amazing and remote this place was. So I got my main camera out to get some photos, but it wasn't in my backpack. That's when I realized I had left my camera back at my previous waiting spot. I immediately made a guy in a motorbike stop so he could take me back.
No, está bien, está bien. I left my damn camera like 6 kilometers. I don't know how I did it. I'm so mad. I've been warned about robberies here. Or like, you know, people steal stuff. Trailer.
Ah, okay.
Okay, there.
No, okay.
No, mi cámara, sí, mi cámara.
Ay.
Muchas gracias, amigo.
Vamos.
You go there, this?
Yeah, wow.
Okay, wow. Muchas gracias. Oh my god. It was literally the second it was gonna get robbed.
Enseñarte otro lugar por allá. Sí, no.
No.
Vamos. Allá está policía.
Policía?
Allá, sí.
Ah, okay.
My love, she vanished in the August moon, way too soon. So I got up, put on my warmest coat, took a stroll, September cold. And I just can't sit around here waiting for her to get back home. So for now, you'll find me on the run.
Given that I hadn't yet recovered, I decided to spend 2 nights at a hotel once I made it to Trujillo before carrying on with my adventure.
Back again. It's time to do the remaining kilometers to Lima. 600k maybe? 550? I don't know. Okay, everybody. How are we doing? I am going to Lima. This truck driver just stopped. He gave me some hand gestures. Basically, I tried to open the door. He didn't let me open the door because he told me he had a camera inside. And I just asked a few other truck drivers as well. They were also going to Lima. They weren't allowed to have me in their cabs. He wasn't allowed to either, apparently. Yeah, I'm happy I'm here. On top of some dirty ass big bags. Lima! Lima! Sí.
¿Dónde vas? Chile.
Lima.
A Lima.
Sí. You Chile?
Lima.
You Lima too? Okay. I met ES over here as well. He just climbed on top of this trailer, going to Lima for work from Venezuela. That's sick.
At last, there it was, the final stretch to Lima. And what a better way to arrive than on the back of a truck. As long as I didn't get kicked off by cops or security, this should have been a smooth ride. Except for the fact that dust came flying from the big bags and made it very difficult to see or breathe, which made everything worse straight away. But it didn't matter, because any ride is a good ride.
The sunshine girl is sleeping. She falls and dreams alone. And me, I am her dagger. Too numb to feel her pain. The world is full of noise, yeah. I hear it all the time. And me, I am your dagger. You know I am your wound. I thought I heard you whisper. It happens all the time. I thought I heard you whisper. It happens all the time.
How are we doing, everybody? Been on this truck now for a while. I haven't checked Google Maps or anything. This is what I see. Lima. I have no idea if we're at Lima right now. I'm gonna check it out though. Where's my phone? I mean, yeah, we're in Lima. Very on the outskirts, but
I spent the rest of the night by the palm trees right next to the highway while dreaming about a shower. I gave in and got a bus further downtown to a hotel. I also contacted a friend of mine who had been waiting for me since we planned on crossing the Andes together, specifically by cargo train. This railway started at sea level and ascended up to 4,800 meters, making it the second highest railway in the world. This had never been done by anyone before, and there were good reasons for that. The trains are filled with security guards, making it almost impossible to get on, and due to outdated engineering, the railway also cannot handle trains longer than 200 meters, which is immensely short. There are many tiny yards along this line where cars get split and sorted onto other trains, and the chances of being spotted there are very high. Fortunately, we did our homework ahead of time and we're ready to take on this colossal challenge.
he's here.
Alright, boys.
Hello there.
How's it going?
We're gonna go ride trains, man.
Let's go ride trains.
Peru is probably one of the most difficult countries to ride trains in, but I'm not saying it's impossible, and therefore we're gonna go and attempt it.
Our plan was to start at the very outskirts of Lima, since we knew we'd have a higher chance of catching a train there. Although I hate paying for transportation, we agreed to get a taxi out of this hellhole.
Look, he didn't find a sleeping pad, but he got a carpet. Try to get a fucking
See, that's what we need to get, one of these, man. It's an hour. Shit.
Chosica, sì. Lima Chosica. Quanto cuesta?
The adventure fucking begins, man.
After about an hour, we made it to our destination. We got a chance to check out the yard to check if any trains had stopped there waiting for clearance. And there definitely were.
Look how dirty we're gonna get.
Oh my god, I was not prepared for that.
Dude, it's pouring right now.
Oh my god,
It's pouring right now. It just aired up. We haven't made it. Fuck, man. Right there. Had rideable too.
Oh, fuck. The next one. Fuck, bro.
We missed the first train, and we also realized that it was pulling out way too quick for us to catch it on the fly. The yard was fenced in with barbed wire, and the gates only opened when trains arrived and departed, making it impossible for us to get on at this spot. So, we were forced to move. About 20 kilometers up the road, there was a switchback where trains stop and reverse to ascend steeper gradients. This is where our next attempt would take place.
Do you think we'll get robbed here? Possibly.
You tell me, man. You tell me. Look at that school, bro. That's a really nice looking school.
It really is.
We've got to do the jacket up there.
Yeah, that's a taxi. We're not getting
Yeah, we're not getting a taxi. Fuck.
You don't know this shit yet, but you'll learn it eventually.
Sorry, bro.
There's a lot of taxis here in Peru though. I've only had trucks, pretty much like 2 cars.
Come on, guys.
We waited countless hours for someone to take us just 20 kilometers up the road, and eventually, we were approached by Sebastian, who informed us about some dangerous bikers along the way. He also helped us out with some insight on the freight schedule.
Something like that, we gotta run. Okay.
See you. Guys, I'm just so
How often do you see him here?
Huh?
How often do you see him?
All the day.
fuck's sake.
Man, we're gonna get fucked. How often does the train go by here? Does that
Okay, it has 3 times a day.
like one direction or both
no,
ways?
both ways.
3 ways.
You have 6 a.m., 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. and then 6 p.m.
Oh, so there's gonna come one like soon?
Yes.
What, do you know which way? Towards Lima or from? Oh, this
That
way.
way, yeah.
Oh, okay.
At 6 p.m.
We forgot his name, but he hooked us up with a little chicken bus here.
Yeah, amazing.
Been trying to get a ride here for a few hours, no luck. We don't want to miss any trains either. Oh, there's a car in the back, but this train is loaded. That might be why.
Yeah, you got it right. Good point.
Trains passed us last night. One go in the direction we want to go and one go in the opposite.
Yeah, there are actually guards on each side of the train, meaning that it's going to be very difficult for us to get on it.
Standing next to a fucking railway in the middle of nowhere, Peru, with the most incredible fucking mountainscape I've seen.
Well, this is a little bit exciting. Put our bags here and then fucking hide somewhere else. They're not coming. We got time to think. What the fuck?
Trying to get cactuses. The fucking cactuses, we gotta hide them. More cactuses, bro. Come on. Fuck. Ow. Fucking cunt. Fine, I know it takes 30 years for this fucking thing to grow, but there's millions.
Dude, there must be a better solution than this fucking idiot. We'll go on the other side and hide in the ditch or something, just not by that fucking grandma.
Yeah, man.
Well, this is where we're gonna be waiting then. Yo, chill. Just people. Chill. Train's coming. Train's fucking coming. This fucking bambles. I don't know if he's gonna depart now.
No, it's the right one. Yeah. Oh, is it stopping? No? There's no, they're too shit. This one. Pass my bag. Yeah. Get in here.
Take your bag, hold on. Come on, we can rearrange.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Fucking did it.
That was pretty fast, honestly.
Dude, not bad.
Good fucking shit.
My shoes are too wide.
Yeah. Use the tarp. There's a tarp on the floor. La galera.
Pero no puedes estar aquí.
Sí, esta permisión.
¿Quién te ha permitido?
A Lima.
Este carro se va a la Oroya, a la altura.
A la Oroya, sí. ¿El tren aquí a la Oroya?
No,
No, aquí no bien.
no, allá está la carretera, allá.
Okay, we go.
Sí.
Here's your water. Get ready to run in case the cops come.
Dice que va a venir la supervisión y les va a llevar a un lugar para que puedan... No pueden continuar, sino tienen que quedarse aquí. Acá tienen que quedarse. Va a venir una móvil, un carro.
Un carro, sí.
Les va a llevar a ustedes dos allá a la carretera. Ahorita todavía no se pueden mover.
How come like he came to this wagon and then just looked in? Did he see like anything? I think he saw, maybe he saw like a water bottle or something. Our train's leaving right now, man.
Pasaporte, por favor. Pasaporte, ¿tienes pasaporte?
No tienes.
We leave in Lima.
Está en el hotel.
De uno de ellos, tú no tienes esto, ¿no?
No tienes. Sí.
No tengo, uno de ellos no tiene esto, ¿eh?
Well, we rode for how long? Like an hour or something?
Hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, wasn't bad. Scenery is absolutely fascinating. He just came up to our wagon and looked in and was like, what the fuck is this? And then he looked up. Because I only saw his helmet, then he looked up and then he saw my face and then was like, what the hell are you guys doing? And then I just told him like, yo man, we have permission.
We don't have that.
Security spotted us and kicked us off the train while doing an inspection after they had rearranged the whole train in the yard. Fortunately for us, it seemed like the staff were hesitating to call the police to not take the blame for poorly monitoring the freights. So, we basically walked away freely. After a while, we found ourselves a river to wash all the dirt off, and since we rode very small parts of the line, it was very tempting for us to try again. So, the idea was to hitchhike further up to the next switchback in hope of riding further than what we did now.
Don't nobody know